Hi Scorpio, welcome to your mid-May 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. I've missed you guys so much. Thank you so much for your understanding, your patience, your love and support. Like I said, May and June are going to be very busy months for me as I'm getting married. So I really do appreciate your patience as I get these videos out. And if you've new to the channel, just clicked in, watching, don't know what I'm talking about, welcome as well. I hope that you get the messages that you are looking to receive by being guided to this reading. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. This is a general love reading for the sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Scorpio. This will not resonate with every Scorpio that watches this message. And because this reading is general, not every single message is going to be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Scorpio, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in the Scorpio. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Scorpio and cross watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Scorpio, let's get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy as always, so if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit only for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. All right. So for this reading, Scorpio, I am going to tune into an energy that's in or around your energetic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you at this time. Whether you are single or you're taken, whether you're together with this person, talking to this person right now, or apart from this person, why are they coming through for you for your mid-May reading? So let's see what the energy is around this situation, around love and romance for my Scorpios. Okay, reconciliation here. I'm not surprised to see this, guys. We are in Mercury retrograde, which is the time of reconciliations. But you know, with this card, I feel a positive reconciliation here. I don't feel it's karmic already. I don't feel it's negative. I don't feel like this is something you don't want to have. So if that's the case for you guys, you want something new, you're not looking for anything in the past, you're not waiting on someone, missing someone, yearning for someone, this reading isn't for you and you could click out of it now. This feels like something you've been waiting a long time for, or someone to really fully open up and express themselves that you've had a gut feeling about this entire time. The letter R is standing out to me very strongly. First, middle, last, initial, but I'm also kind of getting someone's name could end with an R specifically as well. It may mean something to someone, does not have to be, but this feels happy. This feels like a union here that was just in the works by spirit. It wasn't the right time before, but here it is. And the card says someone from your past is returning to your life. Yeah, so I don't feel this is anyone new. I don't feel this is anyone that, you know, you haven't been wanting back or been waiting for in some way. And again, like, I don't feel it was something where you guys put your whole life on the line, but you did recognize that there was something powerful between the two of you. And maybe someone was just not ready yet. And instead of, you know, waiting for someone per se, you just kind of surrendered it, let it go. Spirit, if it's meant to be me, it shall be mine. If this person is meant to be in my life, they will be there. And I think, Scorpio, that has really served you with that idea and that intention, because honestly, it kind of cleared up the space for you to start accepting your situation, accepting the connection. I do feel in the beginning of this, you really overthought the whole situation, kept on thinking about this person, worried about this person. And maybe this has been going on for a long time. For some of you, I'm hearing 2 years. So you could have met in 2020. Even I'm hearing for some of you right before the pandemic started, right? could be longer than that. But yeah, I just really feel that you know this person. You know them from the back of your hand, and even if they were not ready yet, you know that they felt something strongly for you that isn't just, you know, F-boy, F-girl energy. And I just can't cuss on YouTube with certain words because they'll demonetize me, all right? But I don't know, I'm feeling like air conditioner on my face, and that's really weird, like a gust of wind, and it's almost like someone likes to blast the AC in their car particularly, or maybe, you know, in their home. Maybe you guys kind of debate about the temperature in the apartment, in the house, when you guys do hang out. Or maybe with that whole AC thing, yeah, I feel like for the last few months, this person you felt like was kind of cold. You could also be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have those signs in your big three. But I think this is all changing now. I think through this separation, someone needed the time to think and to decide what this really meant. And the separation was needed for a lot of you guys. As frustrating as it was at first, or as much as you kind of miss this person needed some time to really figure things out. And I think they get it now, Scorpio. Wow. All right. Let's keep going. Tell me more. What does this person want to say to Scorpio that they haven't said to Scorpio, that they've been thinking about saying to Scorpio, Spirit? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Beautiful. Wow. Yeah, I can see why they've kept their distance. Okay. 2 cards for you guys. So it says, I've always known you are the one for me. Yeah. That's the energy I've been getting from the beginning of this reading. Like, yeah, this person did not feel worthy. I say that because of this card here. I feel unworthy of your love. And maybe they still have like regrets. They have, you know, some sort of guilt around not doing everything for you during the opportunities and the times that they should have. But there was a lot of growth that had to be done. There was a lot of healing that had to be done so you guys could be in alignment with each other. But deep down, even if they tried to have their ego have reasons for why they couldn't step up, why they couldn't reach out, you know, there's been this underlying understanding that there is a partnership, there is a union, there is a vibrance between the two of you that is unlike anything they felt for anyone else. And I feel you feel the same, Scorpio. I think this is reciprocated. And I'm seeing the infinity sign right now very clearly. Someone could have the infinity sign in jewelry, tattoo. They've been seeing it quite a bit. Your souls are tied. Your souls are tied. Definitely. This feels at least like a soulmate. For some of you, this is a twin flame for sure. And it was that period of running and chasing, but I really do feel that whole era of not understanding, running away, not being clear, I really do feel that's coming to an end, and that's so beautiful. I really do think you're going to get your answer, Scorpio, that you've been waiting to get. And some of you, this person has already come back, right? Already come back, and you're kind of wondering why they're back. Were you right? Yeah, you were. You were. So, okay, with the tarot, I'm going to see how do they feel about you right now? What do they think about you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection that they have with you currently? What do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Scorpio? What are they really hoping is going to unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of is going to happen? Yeah, wow. I love that. Okay, let me put out all the cards for you guys first, and then I'll show you the cards once they're all out on the table. Woo! Big Virgo energies coming through here. Some of you could be dealing with the Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart. Does not have to be the case, but that's a sign that's very clear here for some of you. Yeah, and now the cards are a little silent, right? Like, they definitely go back and forth because of this, you know, feeling or worry of not being good enough now, not doing enough at the time they should have. They're really fighting themselves with that in this moment, Scorpio. All right, bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. Powerful. Yeah, Pisces energy, Cancer energy for me as a reader. So, you know, you guys with this High Priestess energy, like I said, even though you guys were apart, separate, you still felt your energies very, very strongly. And even so, like there were messages from the universe about each other. You would get certain number synchronicities when you thought of them. Specifically, I saw 1111 very strongly here. You may be starting to see that on the clock a lot more. But even like just certain things always reminded them of you. And also Scorpio, yeah, like you guys are high priests, high priestesses. You know deep down when you are very in tune with your intuition about something. And even if they're not revealing it, saying it, they could even be telling you something completely different than how they're feeling. You still sense it out. And some of you really were trying, like guessing your intuition about it. Like the energy was so strong. When we hung around, there was strong chakra awakening, specifically sacral and solar plexus I'm getting for some of you. And the intensity was strong, but was I wrong? Was I wrong because they left? Was I wrong because they didn't say it? Again, I just don't know who needs to hear this. No, you were not. And you had to kind of decipher all these energies, Scorpio, on your own. And I do feel some of you have been going to tarot readers, or you've been pulling your own cards. You've been trying to get clarity through the messages you've been getting. You know, and even some of you bought personal readings or about to get personal readings in regards to this message about this specific someone. And I think it's just going to prove that you were right. And for them, Scorpio, on their side, yeah, they just could not shake this feeling of you. And there was a lot of things that were existing in their subconscious that was manifesting in the connection here, that was being really apparent to them, that they needed space and time and distance to really work. Because if they were to allow, or the universe was to allow you guys to work through this together, they weren't ready. They were not ready, and the alignment wasn't there. So I feel like if you guys are working at two different alignments, it was going to constantly clash. But yeah, I do feel the energetic cord between the two of you still stayed very strong. Very, very strong. Someone may be wearing blue right now, or someone has a denim jacket that they always wear. I'm seeing like a blue jacket, or maybe someone has a blue blanket, blue sheets on their bed. Someone's favorite color could be blue. That's coming through very strongly, but that's also throat chakra energy, right? So what has been hidden, what they hasn't been shown, I think is about to be revealed. And some of you guys too, like if this person has come back, they're still a little bit shy. They're still a little bit worried that they're carrying it within. But I think as you guys kind of continue to talk it out, be understanding of one another, hold that space for one another, I think that this is just any silence that is still existing, or again, not exactly silence, but just them not fully explaining everything, that's just going to end by the end of May, I feel very, very strongly. Wow. Okay. And someone likes to wear gold jewelry as well. Gold necklaces, bracelets, bangles, maybe even. Let's get into it. How they feel about you is the Hermit card. So this is Virgo energy, like I said. Yeah, what I feel with this is how they feel you think about the situation right now, or feel about them. And they get it. You know, Scorpio, if you are a little bit more reserved, if you have been kind of keeping your distance, you've been doing this because I feel in the past you were the first to reach out. You were the first to try to get them to open up. You didn't see any value in trying to make someone do something that they didn't want to do. So I feel that you guys were the ones to withdraw a bit. Maybe you were the ones to pull back or walk away, or just kind of drop, you know, the situation until they decide to do something about it. But, you know, if you guys aren't talking, haven't connected yet, they're a little bit worried if you want to. But the cord is still strong, right? So like I do feel deep down, there is an understanding that you two are meant to reconcile, you're meant to unite, but they do get the sense of why you may want to keep your distance, or have been keeping your distance. And for those of you who were the ones to usually reach out first, you know, it's kind of thrown them off that you haven't been. And now through that, they're wondering if you prefer to stay single, if you prefer to kind of keep away. Now, others of you, if this is their feelings about the situation, like I said from the beginning of the reading, they needed to heal. So 2 common cards I see with the major arcana is the Hermit and let's just say the Hangman. The Hangman keeps their distance so they can see something in a different perspective because what they've been seeing has not been working. So, you know, there has to be some sort of isolation in order for them to see things clearly. The Hermit is about healing, separating in order to heal, or in order to kind of recharge, recuperate. So how you guys kind of left things, I don't feel was very great. I feel someone was very sad about the way things ended, or, you know, I do feel kind of tears coming up as in like what someone said really disappointed or hurt someone. And I feel if they were the ones to push you away, Scorpio, it was out of defense, but again, it was needed. Maybe the way it went down wasn't needed, but the separation was. Because now they've realized what it's like to be alone and they do feel very lonely. Maybe, you know, because they thought at the beginning it was over, they tried to date other people. It didn't compare to you. And I feel that, you know, being alone has really worn them down. Not having you around has really worn them down. And that's making the initiative to reconcile, to want to reconcile. Because they're not happy alone. I just saw like a horseshoe too. Someone could be born near the horse in Chinese astrology, maybe connected with horses, spirit totem animals, horses in some way. Just saying, confirmation for someone out there. What they think about you, Scorpio, is the Ace of Pentacles. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You're the one is what I'm hearing. They're thinking about offering a recommitment, offering a new commitment, offering a brand new start that is going to be solid because of the growth that they've done during this separation. And it may not be, for some of you, sure, it could be, let's get back together again if you were in a commitment. But others of you, it feels more of like, let's just start building again. Let's just start growing again. If we need to take baby steps, as this is an ace, fine. But what I want with you is something serious. If this was the Ace of Wands, I'd be like, they may be coming back on a booty call, but it's not. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is something they want to ground. This is something they have serious intentions with. And they think of you as someone that they could see themselves being with. They can see a serious connection out of, a serious relationship that they do want to give to. And with the Ace of Pentacles too, you know, we do sometimes as tarot readers look at it as like money, finances, right? But I also feel energy with the Ace of Pentacles. Could be debated, but that's just how I feel. And almost as if you were that breakthrough for them, Scorpio. It had to take them to have this connection with you and that separation with you to finally get them to realize what they want here with the Ace of Pentacles. And love and romance, and it's you. So they're thinking of reaching back out, but guys, to be honest here, it's with serious intentions. It's with good intentions. It's with honest intentions and with something that they're doing because they want this for a long time, not just something that will be fleeting again. And maybe that's something you guys are fearing right now too. I even get for some of you, they want to give you a gift or give you something back. Maybe that was yours that they always had. And maybe that's how the conversation kind of starts. Like, hey, I still have your jacket. That type of thing for someone, not everyone. What they like the most about you is the Seven of Cups. I kind of like this Scorpio energy. Your energy, clearly. You know, just with this imagery too, you know, I'm an intuitive reader. I pick up on things through imagery, through feelings, sure. And what I kind of get is that, you know, when too much BS is starting to get played in the situation, where someone's not giving you enough clarity, honesty, is not giving you enough to make you feel a good vibration from it, you're going to put it on freeze. You're going to put it on, you know, you are just not going to kind of deal with it until someone gives you the true, honest facts that make you feel more secure and trusting in the situation. And they've seen you do that with people before. Family members, friends, you know, the second they try to play you, the second they try to take advantage, the second they try to, you know, manipulate you in any way, you put it on freeze. You guys do have a lot of options. I do feel there's always people that are interested in getting to know you, that you kind of pick up on this mysterious vibe that people are intrigued by. But you have kind of frozen those options because of this specific person. And maybe you've been on dates, maybe you've kind of been talking, but again, like both of you may mirror each other in that respect, and it still doesn't feel the same as it did with this person. And maybe they kind of known before in the past when you guys started to link back up again, you did have to turn down other people that were interested in connecting with you, and you turned them down for this person. But for most of you, yeah, I feel with this Seven of Cups, when things get too confusing, when things don't get, you know, clear, you cut out those options. You kind of block that situation out because you don't need to carry on certain energies, certain confusions that are just detrimenting you, not benefiting you. And they've seen you do that multiple times before, and it shows your boundaries. It shows your self-respect, and they really do like that. Now, what they don't like about you, interesting, is the Three of Cups, Cancer energy. Now, when I saw this, I kind of felt like for some, and this is just straight up confirmation, they don't like your friends or your friend group. I almost feel like they find your friends to be a little bit superficial, and you're so much deeper than that. They kind of don't know why you choose to hang out with those certain people who, I don't want to say it this way, but this is honest. They don't feel like they're intellectually at your level. Let's just say it that way. You know, it's almost like they're so into taking selfies, going out, and, you know, putting on this aura and vibe that they just feel like isn't really reflecting of who you are. And maybe you've kept these people around because you've been friends for a long time, but I don't know, for some of you, they really just can't stand your friends. Others of you with this Three of Cups, you know, since the time of separation, I don't feel like you guys have blocked each other on social media. If that's your case, that's your case. But for most of you, I don't feel like you have. And they've seen that you've been going out a lot more, maybe partying a little bit more for some, or just even looking, it looks like you're into different people, different options. And honestly, whether, you know, you feel it's fair or not, they do feel like they were a little bit hurt by that. They almost felt like you were quick to move on, quick to kind of like cut them and just have a good old time. But, you know, what did they expect, right? They also kind of feel for some of you that you are a bit extroverted, more extroverted than them. And that, you know, you kind of try to bring them out of their shell, but they get uncomfortable with that sometimes, especially around social situations, especially when you bring your friends around. What they like the most about this connection is the Ten of Pentacles. Virgo energy. When you're with them, when you love someone, when you're feeling someone, when you feel like you could give your all into it, you are dedicated. You are loyal. You are giving because you want the Ten of Pentacles. You don't want to waste your time. A lot of you, they see you as husband-wife material. They see you as girlfriend-boyfriend material. They see you as someone they could bring back home, that they could be proud of, that they could show off. I do get a vibe that someone does get along with someone else's family members really well, which is important to them. And for those of you who have been in a relationship, a committed relationship with this person, you know, it did go really well, which is why I feel like you felt thrown off by it, Scorpio. Again, it's because of this. I feel unworthy of your love, right? There's something within them, especially with the Hermit card, that felt triggered, that felt, you know, insecure in some way. Maybe, you know, someone could have come from, you know, a divorced household, a rocky household, and the other person, you know, came from a really nice family, a stable family, a family that loves each other, supports each other. And, you know, they felt like they didn't have that, or that they couldn't measure up to that. And that's what you're looking for, expecting. And maybe that's kind of where they backed out, some sort of subconscious, long-held beliefs from childhood and revolving around family that had to do with why they didn't feel good enough. But I do feel for those of you, they definitely like your family particularly. They get along with your family particularly. But roles could always be reversed, right? What they don't like about the connection is the Fool card. Yeah, and this is kind of what I was seeing with the Three of Cups, right? They're really worried that you're moving on, that you wouldn't look back at this, that you, maybe some of you have traveled recently or been on a trip or even moved from where you guys were living before, where they could have more access to you or hang out with you more face to face. There could be a distance now since you guys have ended things. But others of you and most of you, yeah, they're just worried that it seems like you are just on to new. And I feel some of you may be putting on that role, right? But deep, deep down, there is a hope that they just wake up and get it before you really are gone. I feel like with this Fool card here too, you know, not to be super literal, but they do feel kind of foolish about how they handled everything. They feel like they did this, you know, without thought, without, you know, really considering the consequences of their actions. And someone may have grown out their hair quite a bit since you last saw them. That's another indication here that I'm kind of feeling for someone. Someone got extensions recently, I'm kind of hearing as well, looking to get some. But yeah, that's just the fear, right? Is that you're really already out. You're already moving on. You're already going on to new things in your life, especially if you got a new home, a new job, moved in some way. Highest hopes, this is really interesting, is the Tower card. Whoa. In the highest hopes, that's interesting. Okay, so Aries energy, Scorpio energy, you could be dealing with another Scorpio perhaps for some of you. They're really looking to completely leave the past in the past, if that can be done. They're really looking to change everything of the faulty foundation that was built between the two of you. They just want to start at ground zero is kind of what I'm hearing. To come back into your life again. I don't think they're doing this to cause drama, to shake things up, to you know, create chaos. But I think them returning is going to give you a little bit of a shock. Even if you knew it was going to happen at some point, it's almost as if you didn't think they would come back this way. And the way they're coming is with true passion, true dedication, true emotion to really start over again. That's how this Tower card kind of feels to me in this specific location. I do kind of want to clarify this, so let's clarify. Especially with this Three of Cups now that I'm kind of seeing, if you've been dating other people or have been interested going on dates with other people, they're looking to kind of just end that. Okay, they don't want you to move on with anyone else. I don't think they could stand that, the thought of that. Someone likes to wear a really colored eyeshadow too, like pinks, purples, blues, putting that out there. The Hangman. Ooh, I mentioned the Hangman, right? Pisces energy. Yeah, the time of waiting is done. They get it. They've seen the perspective, especially, my goodness, with the Tower and the Hangman here. Who they used to be is completely gone. And I mean, not completely in the way of like, you know, there's still an essence of them, right? That's the part you fell in love with, but the part that felt so insecure, the part that felt, you know, that they weren't worthy, that they were scared, you know, whatever that part was that kind of blocked you two from growing, from uniting, from moving forward, that's gone. and they understand fully now through the time apart. They healed with the Hermit card, and now they see things in a brand new perspective. And if it wasn't for you, and I mean, that's why I feel there's still such a soulmate twin flame connection between the two of you. I felt like this was meant to happen from the start. Everything that was unfolding, the way everything had to fall apart, had to happen so you guys could be on the same playing field level now. And they don't, again, like, they don't want to be alone. They don't like being without you specifically. So, you know, with this Tower here, I just want to end, you know, the distance that's happened between the two of us, the separation. I want to end anything that, you know, we left unhealed, that we left unsaid, that created so much, you know, drama or chaos or tension. And I even feel for a lot of you, they don't want to fight with you particularly. Like, when they come in, I don't think they're going to come in aggressively. I think they're coming in waving the white flag to make amends, to make peace, and to hopefully restore and rebuild what was fallen. That's what I feel with this Tower card. Yeah, Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, by the way. Pisces energy, you're their wish fulfillment. They want to be happy again because they weren't happy without you. Deepest fear, Seven of Wands. Leo energy. Yeah, you're defensive. You're blocking them out. You don't want anything to do with this. You're keeping your energy separated from this. You want to move forward alone. Or even if they were to come back, you'd really hand it to them. Okay, with the Seven of Wands here. Why now? You know, just an aggressive energy. I don't know, for some of you, yeah, they really are afraid of another fight or like a dispute that they don't want to get into because of the fact that I do feel they've changed so much. That things that they'd be fighting from the past, although it may be uncomfortable to talk about, should be talked about, but they don't even feel like that's them anymore, the things they used to do. Whether that's realistic or not, I'm just saying because that's how I feel they feel about the situation. But yeah, they're very scared that you're just going to block them, deny them, push them away, push them out. That you're not wanting to do anything with this, evolve this, grow this, that you're not looking to reconcile. They'd be feeling really rejected and hurt by it too. Because it would almost, they're afraid that the fear of you not really giving an F would come to be true. To see the likely outcome of this situation, Scorpio, what's likely to happen and unfold in this connection by the end of May with all the energy going on here, what are they likely to do and say? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of the situation, what's likely to happen and unfold. And I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well to dive deep into this because we need some more answers. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Scorpio, I really hope that this reading has resonated with you guys, has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what's going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Want to win a free 30-minute personal reading with me? It's the only reading I do every month. I give it away to one lucky subscriber. So if you're interested in entering your chance to win a free reading with me, open up the description box, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there in case you're interested. I love you, Scorpio, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Scorpio.